Okay. All right. So, what we're going to do this month, again, we're going to be 2 days a week. If you can't make it 2 days a week, that's fine. I'll send out the recording so everybody can have it to do it when they can. Um, we're going to use a little combination of things today. So, we're going to do some body weight exercises. We're going to do some, we're going to use a band. So if you have a band close by, you can either use like the round tubing with the handles, or if you have just the flat band, that's fine. We're going to do just a couple of exercises with those. And one, I'm going to give you an option to use weights with. So you can have the weights as kind of a backup. And then make sure you have your chair. We are going to use the chair for a couple of exercises. And then at the end, we're going to do some balance work. So, again, keep that chair close by if you need it. But we will do a couple of exercises in the chair as well. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off here. We're going to take a few minutes and we're just going to walk in place. So just kind of start off here, standing up nice and tall, get the shoulders back and down, look straight ahead, think about kind of lining everything up. So the ears are over the shoulders, shoulders are over the hips, and we're just going to stay right here and walk in place. You can drop your arms down by your sides, and we'll just kind of keep the arms straight down first to get a little bit of arm movement. And as you're walking in place, let's take a few breaths in and out. Just nice and deep on the inhale, big exhale out. One more time. All right, now pick up the knees just a little bit more. We're going to bend the elbows and just kind of do a big walk in place, kind of bigger, slightly bigger knees. And then think about here, even as you're swinging the arms, try to keep the shoulders down. A lot of times we tend to kind of start doing this. Make sure you set those shoulders back and down. All right. And then all we're going to do here to kind of add on to this walk in place, we're going to take a couple of side steps, not big and wide steps. So you're just going to kind of take a couple of steps to one side and then a couple of steps to the other. So we're warming up. We're going to do kind of a big side step and squat. So this is just kind of warming up those hips and outer thighs. So just kind of one or two or three if you have space for it. And again, just kind of go at your own pace. We're still warming up here. All right. Let's do one more to the right, and then we'll just kind of bring it back to center. Keep walking in place. All right, now as you walk in place, we're going to take the hands in front of the shoulders and we're going to press forward and pull back. So just keep that slow walking pace in place going, your pace. As you reach the arms forward, pull the arms back. All right, good. Now on this one, let's reach the arms up and down. So you can bring the arms, keep the arms a little bit in front of you so you're not straight up this way. Keeps a little pressure off the shoulders. It's a little less stressful on the shoulders. All right, and then just a couple more presses here with the arms. Bring the arms all the way back down, give them a shake out. All right, now just set those feet down. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale out. Now this time take the arms up with a big inhale. Drop one arm down, lean over to that side. And then come back up to center and then just take the other arm up and over. And bring both arms down. All right, very good. So our first exercise we're going to do is a reverse lunge. So unless you're pretty comfortable with doing lunges, which I don't know who really is that comfortable, but stay at the back of your chair. You can keep your hand here or both hands on the back of the chair. So we're going to do one leg at a time. We're going to do 10 repetitions on each leg. So I'm going to have you start off. Let's take our right leg back. Left leg is forward. So nice wide stance. Make sure your feet are apart and not one in front of the other. So nice and wide. Now we're going to drop this back knee. The front leg is going to bend just a little bit. The back leg is back, or the leg is back. We're going to drop that back knee straight down. So you're going to lift the heel of the back foot, and then you're going to drop that knee straight down, come up, and kind of squeeze into the glutes. So we're staying right here, and we're dropping down and up. So this front knee is going to bend, but it shouldn't go forward. It should just kind of stay right in place so that ankle kind of stays right over, right above the knee or right below the knee. All right. And modify the distance that you come down. If you can't come down that far, it's more like this. That's okay. All right, we're going to do 2 more, so total of 10. Last one. Now, what I'm going to have you do here is press the heel down into the floor. We're going to press that front knee forward just a little bit more, and we're going to stretch. So hold it here. Lunges, again, not the easiest exercise. Usually these muscles in the front of the leg are really tight, especially in the front of the hip. So we're going to take a little extra time to stretch here. All right, now step that foot up. We're going to take the left foot back, left leg back. Again, front knee bends just a little bit. Turn a little bit more to the side. Back heel is up, kind of on the ball of the foot. And then you're going to drop that back knee down and then straight back up. Again, kind of squeezing into the glutes. You're going to feel this mainly in the back leg, the leg that's in the back, but you'll feel a little bit here in the front leg. You're going to feel it both in the front and the back of the leg. And make sure, again, you're going straight down and you're not going forward this way. So keep your shoulders right above those hips. All right, I think we have 2 more to do here. A total of 10, last one. All right, now press the heel down, the back leg, bend that front knee forward, and we're just going to hold this stretch for a minute. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. All right, then bring that leg up, give the legs a little shake out. Now, again, these can be really tight muscles, so you might really feel it. I feel it right up in here always. And the other thing too, if you don't get a lot of kind of flexion, bend in your foot, this may be a difficult place to keep your foot. You can bring your foot a little further down. You're not going to get quite as much distance down. You're going to have to lift the heel and press the heel down. Sometimes we just, again, we don't move that foot in that way a lot. And so it's really stiff. So just do what you can on this one. All right, we're going to take a quick stretch break in between sets, and then we're going to do set 2 of that exercise. So from here, let's just take that right leg forward, heel down, toes up. We're going to sit back into a hamstring stretch and hold it here. Inhale and exhale. All right, and then switch legs. And sit back, hold that stretch. All right, then come back up. And again, just give the legs a little shake out. All right, so we're going to do set 2. We'll start with this right leg back again. So again, nice big step back. Think of shoulders over the hips. Again, don't lean forward. Stay upright. That'll help you to go straight down instead of forward. All right, now we're going to drop that back knee straight down and back up. Okay, so imagine, not that I want you to do this, but imagine you were to kneel on this back knee. That's kind of the position you're going to go into. So straight down. And again, how far you come down is more up to you, what your range of motion is. You're going to feel this a little bit in the knee. It should not be extremely painful, but you will feel this in the knee. And again, make sure that knee goes straight down. Okay, 2 more. Last one, and then come up, press that heel down, bend the front knee forward. And again, we're just going to hold this for a few seconds. All right, then switch legs. So other leg comes back, bend that knee, pop that heel up on the back foot, and again, straight down. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Press the heel down, bend that front knee forward. Just hold this stretch. Take a deep breath in, exhale. All right, good. Then step the legs up, give them a shake out. We'll do our hamstring stretch. So taking one leg forward, sitting back, front leg is straight, back leg is bent, and just hold it when you feel that stretch here. Inhale and exhale. All right, good. And then switch legs. Sit back into that stretch. All right, very good. Come on up. Give the legs a little shake out. All right, so we're gonna move to the upper body. We're gonna do some wall push-ups. So give yourself a little bit of space at the wall. Now, just a reminder, we haven't done these for a while. So make sure the hands are kind of straight down from the shoulders, might be at a little bit of angle. You don't want them up high. You want them more straight out from the shoulders. And then if this is too much of a bend, placing your hand down on the wall, that's too much of a bend on your wrist, you can stay on the fingertips or you can press the knuckles there. Some people will also take like a rolled up towel or something and hold it in their hands and give a little cushion on the wrist there. So something you can try if this is a little too difficult. All right, so again, back is straight, your spine is straight. You're at a little bit of an angle here. So you're not straight up here, stepping back just a little bit with the feet. All right, so you want to look straight at the wall. Again, ears over the shoulders. Now we're going to bend the elbows, start to lower down, and then press back up. So think about the chest coming towards the wall. Now I was a little too far back, so I had to step my feet forward a little. So make that adjustment if you need to. So just imagine if you were laying on the floor doing a push up, the same movement, just a little modified here. Good. Get in the elbows, press it up, and try to keep the chin kind of tucked back so you're not reaching forward with the chin or the nose, and that spine stays in alignment. This is 9 and 10. Okay, good. Drop the arms down, give them a shake out. Take the hands behind the back here. You can either place the hands on the low back or just clasp the hands together. We're going to lift through the chest and just stretch those chest muscles we just worked. You can lift your chin just a little bit. Don't tilt your head back too far. Again, just opening up through the front of the body here. One more inhale and exhale. Good. And then release the arms, give them a shake out. All right, and then we'll do that one more time. Right, so again, make sure you get the hands placed in position. Spine is nice and straight, kind of tuck that chin back. All right, now we're gonna bend the elbows and then press away from the wall. If your heels come up off the floor, that's fine. If they stay on the floor, that's fine too. So main thing is just make sure that you have enough space where you can really lower towards the wall. You're going to feel a stretch here in your back, but as you press up, that's where the work is in the chest. And you'll feel this also in the back of the arms and the triceps. All right, we should have 2 more to go to 10. Last one. All right, drop the arms down, give them a shake out. And then we'll take the hands behind the back again. And again, opening up through the chest. Hold it for a couple of breaths in and out. All right, good. Then release the arms, give them a shake out. All right, so we're going back to the legs for the next exercise. Now, I'm going to give you the option here. You don't need anything to hold on to unless you need to hold on to something. Then you can stay behind the chair. So I'll show you what the exercise is and then we'll do it together. So if you start out here, we're going to start about hip width apart. And again, keep that chair in front of you if you need to. So the movement is going to be that we're going to do a big step out to the right. So nice and wide. We're going to squat. We're going to step that foot in, and then the left foot's going to step out. We're going to squat and step in. Before you squat, make sure your feet are set and you have your balance. So we'll do 10 on in each direction on each side. So we'll step out, feet set, squat, step in with the right foot, left foot out, squat, step in. Okay, hands can stay on the hips. I kind of just have my hands here in front. And make sure that when you squat, that you're coming straight down. Your knees are apart. So you're not, let me show you, you're not doing this. You're not doing a side lunge. You're just squatting straight down. We're just adding in a little extra to this squat with the side step. And again, hands can stay on the chair. You can do this right behind the chair if you need to. Okay, good. That should be 5 there. So we'll do 5 more on each side. Good. 4 more. And 3 more. Make sure you're pushing your hips back into that squat. Keep your spine straight so you're sitting back and down. All right, 1 more on each side. And last one. All right, step it back in. Good. Okay, give the legs a shake out. All right, and the stretch, if you want, again, you can keep the chair right in front of you. We're going to cross the right leg over the front of the left. Press both feet into the floor. Again, hold on here if you need to. And then the right leg is in front. So we're going to take the right arm up and then lean towards your left and just push the right hip out to the side. Now, if you can't reach the arm up that high, you can still keep the hand down, still get a good stretch here down the side of the body. All right, and then let's switch legs. I'm going to come back this way just so I get my balance here. So left foot is in front, left arm comes up, lean over towards the right, push the hip out to the left. All right, bring the arm down and cross the feet, shake the legs out. All right, we're going to do 1 more set of those. This set I'll do behind the chair. Just if you do need to hold on to the chair, you can kind of see what it's going to look like. So you can start off here behind the chair, and then we're going to take that big step out to the right. We're going to squat down, step back in, left foot out to the left, squat down, and step back in. So again, you can keep both hands or one hand on the chair. That kind of helps you too as you stand up and come back in. That's a little bit of balance exercise. So if you need to hold on right there, you can. Good. And again, really pushing the hips back like you're going to sit down into a chair. Okay, that should be 5. And 6. And 7. Eight. 9. Last one on each side. All right, very good. Step the feet together, give them a shake out. All right, and then we'll do that stretch again. So crossing the right leg over the front of right leg over the left, and then take the right arm up, lean towards your left, push the hips out to the right. Deep breath in and exhale. All right, and then switch legs. So just stepping the left leg across the front of the right. And then left arm comes up and over, leaning towards the right. Hold it here. All right, good. Bring that arm down, step the feet apart. All right, so our next 3 exercises are going to be seated in the chair. Grab your band if you have your band. If you don't have a band, you can do these. You can actually do both these exercises with weights. You're going to be at a little different angle. I'll show you both ways. The band, since we haven't used that for a while, I always like to throw that in. So whatever kind of band you have. All right, so I'll back up here. If you are using weights, you're going to sit here in the chair. You're going to hinge forward. We're doing rows, so you can do them with the weights here. If you have the band, you're going to take your heels down, toes up. Make sure you're a little bit forward in the chair so you have this space here. The band is going to come underneath, put it underneath the middle part of the foot, so kind of right where your arch is. That'll keep it a little more locked into place. Now, this may not give you much room to move. You may not get much resistance there. If you need more, cross the band and then pull back. That'll give you a little bit more resistance. Now, when you do this one, if you hinge forward like you do with the weights, again, your movement is going to be completely different. So this one I tend to like to sit upright on because then you can get more movement pulling back. So we'll start there. If you have a really light band, you can cross it a couple of times too. So that's the nice thing about bands. You can just cross them over, make them shorter, and give yourself more resistance. All right, so if you have the band, sit up tall. If you have the weights, again, hinge forward. Either way, palms are facing each other. We're going to pull the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then release it forward. Now, one thing to watch here, either with the weights or with the band, but especially I think with the band, make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders up. Keep the shoulders down from the ears. And then you're getting that work more kind of right across the middle part of the back. Good. And nice and slow. That should be 5 there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The cat thinks this is a toy to play with. All right, release the band. You can either take your feet on the floor, set the band on the floor. We're going to stretch here. So to stretch, we're going to take the hands on top of the knees and then drop your chin towards your chest. And you're going to kind of curl your back forward. And so arching the back here, keep the chin down towards the chest. You should feel a good stretch down along your spine, right across your shoulder blades. You can come a little bit further forward if that's not too much on your low back. Again, staying upright a little bit more can take that pressure off the low back. Again, we're holding it. We just want a good stretch here. You don't want any pain in the back as you do this. Inhale and exhale. All right, good. Pull the shoulders back, roll the shoulders back and down a few times. All right, and then grab that band again or your weights. And again, cross it however you need to. The heels out this way gives you more of a straight angle back versus here. That's not a real, it's kind of a really awkward position. So that's why I take my legs out with my heels down. All right, so again, set those shoulders down, palms facing each other, pull the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. All right. Set the band or the weights on the floor for right now. We'll do that back stretch one more time. So taking the hands here on top of the knees, drop the chin towards the chest, and then just round forward, arching the back up here. Deep breath in and exhale. And hold it for one more breath in and out. All right, good. And sit back up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Okay, we're going to stay right here. We're going to stay towards the front edge of your chair. We're going to do that modified crunch. So we're going to start off here, feet on the floor. Make sure the feet are right underneath the knees. And then we're going to lean back so kind of the shoulders are right across the back of the chair. Take the hands across the chest here. Now, keep the feet flat on the floor. Some people like to lock their feet behind the legs of the chair. If that's comfortable, you can do that. If your feet kind of come up as you go forward and back. Main thing here is to keep the abdominals engaged and keep your back straight. So we want to kind of tuck the chin back and down a little bit, and that'll help to keep some stress off the neck. Hands across the chest, deep breath in. We're going to sit straight up with an exhale. Inhale and lean back. And go nice and slow. Some people will start to kind of plot back right there at that position. If you do, that's okay. If you can kind of slow it down and control it so you can slowly lean back, that will help. But again, sometimes that just comes with some strength in the core muscles. And remember, we want to sit straight up and not go forward. So we're not crunching forward here, just straight up. Okay, it should be 8 there. 9. And 10. Okay, good. All right, just drop the arms down. Let's take a big deep breath in. We're going to stretch the arms up towards the ceiling. So kind of reach, you can lace the hands together, kind of press the palms up towards the ceiling if that's comfortable, or just take the hands and reach up. Good. Drop the arms down, roll the shoulders back. All right, second set of the modified crunches. So again, leaning back, keep the spine nice and straight, tuck the chin back and down, abdominals engaged. And then again, we're going to take a deep breath in, exhale as you sit straight up, inhale as you lean back. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Just drop the arms down, give them a shake out. And then we'll take a deep breath in again, reach the arms up. Exhale. Hold them up here for one more inhale and exhale. And then drop the arms down. All right, very good. Last exercise. Again, option to either use the band or the weight, or the weights, I should say. This is a shoulder exercise, so I do recommend using a lighter weight if you have it, or making sure that you have enough band where you have a little less resistance. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'll show you with the weight, and then I'll show you with the band. Okay, so if you have the weight, you're going to take one weight at a time. You're going to turn your palm slightly forward, and we're going to press the arm up, but we're going to go at a little bit of a forward angle. So again, we're not going straight up here, a little bit forward, pressing up and down. Okay, that's with the weight. If you have the band, you are going to take the band. You can take the other side. We're going to do one arm at a time. So you can kind of loop the band around your hand. You can also put it underneath your leg if that's comfortable. I usually just hold one end, and that way you can kind of adjust it if you need to. We're going to do the same thing. So starting here, now I usually bring the band behind my arm, but again, you can do however. I'm going to take the other hand, the band in the other hand, and just kind of hold it down here to anchor it. And then we're going to reach the arm up and down. Now, if it's more comfortable in front of the arm, you may have to adjust the resistance, but you're going to press up and down. So same thing. We'll do one arm at a time, and we're going slightly forward with that press. Good. All right, so there should be 5 here. 6, 7. Just kind of imagine you're reaching up kind of for a high shelf. 9 and 10. Okay, good. All right, roll that shoulder back. We'll kind of come back for a stretch after we do the other side. Okay, now we're just going to grab the weight or the band in the other hand, and we're going to anchor. If you have the band, just kind of anchor that down by your left hip. We'll do the right arm, and then from here, let me adjust my resistance a bit, and then we'll press up and back, and again going a little bit forward and up versus right over the top of the shoulder. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Set your band or your weight down. And if you're like me, I have a lot of neck and shoulder issues. That's a hard exercise. That's why I always say keep it a little bit lighter if you need to with the band, or give yourself less resistance to make it a little easier with the band. Okay, let's stretch the shoulder. We'll take the right arm across the body, bring the left arm underneath, pull that right arm in towards you. Hold it here. Inhale and exhale. All right, then release the arm. Take the other arm across, pull that arm in. Inhale and exhale. All right, good. Then drop the arm down, roll the shoulders back and down. And then we're going to drop the shoulders down. Just take the right ear towards the right shoulder. We're stretching the left side of the neck, so keep this left shoulder down. You can also kind of hold on underneath your chair to pull that arm down a little bit more and open up here through the shoulder. Make sure you're bringing the ear towards the shoulder and not lifting that right shoulder. So both shoulders stay down, stretches in the left side of the neck. All right, good. Release that. Other side. You can sit on the hand or take it underneath your chair. So left ear towards the left shoulder, holding it here. All right, good. Release it. Shake the arms out. Roll the shoulders back. All right, one more set of those. So I think I'll do this set with the weight just so you can see it with the weight as well. But again, if you want to use the band, go right ahead. Okay, so again, and let me tell you too, if you need to, if it's really, this one's really hard, if you need to kind of lean back to give your back some support and give your posture some support, you can do that. Just make sure again that you're going a little bit forward from the head when you do the press. All right, so again, palm is facing forward. I'll turn forward here, and then you're pressing up, back down. 2, 3, 4, so the arm stays forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. All right, roll that shoulder back. The arms will shake out. And then let me turn my chair and we'll do the left arm. So again, set it up nice and tall. Kind of keep that chin back. So again, think of keeping the spine in alignment. Press it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. All right, set that weight or the band on the floor. Roll the shoulder back. We'll take both shoulders back and down. All right, and then cross that right arm across the front of the left. Left arm comes underneath. And then pull the arm in towards the chest. Hold it here. All right, good. Release that arm, give it a shake out. Switch sides, left arm comes across, right arm underneath to pull that arm in. Inhale and exhale. All right, good. Drop the arm down, shake it out. Roll the shoulders back and down. All right, now we're gonna move into some stretches. So you can stay right here. We're gonna take the hands on top of the legs. We're gonna go into that back stretch first. So we're gonna drop the chin towards the chest, just kind of round forward. Again, think of kind of arching the back here. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to keep the hands here. We're going to press the chest forward, lift the chin just a little bit. So think about pulling your chest kind of through the front of the shoulders. Hold it and take a deep breath in and out. Good. Then go into that back stretch again. Drop the chin down, round forward. Right, and then slowly sit back up. Hands on the knees. Pull the chest forward. Open up through the front of the chest. Little lift of the chin. Again, don't tilt the head back too far. And then release it and just sit up tall. Drop the arms down. Give them a shake out. All right, and then we'll do a hamstring stretch seated. So we'll take that right leg out, heel down, toes up. We're going to hinge forward from the hips. We're going to stretch into the back of the right leg. Hold it there. Let's take a couple of breaths in and out as we hold this stretch. All right, good. And then switch legs. Left leg out, heel down, toes up, hinging forward. And again, hold it when you feel the stretch. All right, good. Sit up and step that foot back. Okay, just take a couple of breaths in here. Reach it up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up and exhale. Okay. All right, very good. So that is the February workout. And then we're going to progress with that a little bit as we go along. So if this one seems not quite as hard, just wait. If it seems hard, that's good. We'll just keep going with it. So I will send out the recording. Let me go ahead and stop here recording.